Greetings, people of the world. Matthew back with you here at Novara Autism for the continuation of Let's Play Final Fantasy XIV: A Realm Reborn. It is day 18 of 75 here for EDSS as he begins his next instanced raid. Here in the Ul'dah area, specifically in the area at the Copperbell Mines in the Thanalan territory. So it is here where myself, along with 3 other online gamers, will be taking this quest on. So yeah, we finally got to our 3rd instanced raid. Yeah, this is our 3rd in 4 days. My memory deceived me a bit in the fact that I thought it would take a little longer to reach this point, that we would clear all 3 of the initial instanced raids for the respective areas. But hey, I'll take it, especially since it allows us to move along with the plot. That's fine by me. So let's start beating up some Copperbell goblins, which appear to be like little crabs with rocks or jewels for their shell. Yeah, that's quite a unique thing. But hey, in this Final Fantasy XIV: A Realm Reborn, so far we've seen no shortage of imagination when it comes to the creation of designs for both characters, NPCs, and villains. Yeah, there is no limit to what you can discover in this place, in this game. We've done very well for ourselves. Hopefully we'll do better here than 2 days ago when I pretty much got my butt handed to me 3 times because our healer wasn't so that proficient. Alright, yeah, there it goes. He's dead. Oh, okay, I got the key. Alright. Open the door with the tiny key, yep. Now we can move on, I guess. So let's wait for everyone to get on. Yeah, I'll be accompanied today by Forever Setsuna, Big Vato, and Zutarik Zimno. And looks like Mr. Zimno fancies the masks with no eyes on them. Yeah, but when you put on a mask in this game, you do not get to see your eyes. They look like they get blacked out or something. Like what happens for the Wood Whalers and the God's Quiver. Yeah, I've never understood in this game why they have 2 different names for the place where the Arches Guild is, both the Quiver's Hold and God's Quiver. I've never understood that. That's very strange to me. It just doesn't make any sense. I don't know if Square Enix simply overlooked that, or if they really did not know what they were doing. Anyway, our party has kept fighting that. I got enough experience to get to level 19, which pretty much was inevitable in this instance because, yeah, I was so close to level 19 to begin with. Alright, now for the final Spriggan. Yeah, the Spriggans kind of look like rabbit heads. And I've seen in various different games like Spriggans being a warrior class. Okay, we killed it. Okay. Fine by me. No problem with that whatsoever. Yeah, I'm over here. I'm the one who wants to attack you, not Big Vato. Yes, it is I who shall be doing the damage against you, Mr. Spriggan. Well there, Mr. Spriggan. I certainly believe that you are in quite a world of trouble. I mean, you may be adorable, but that does not mean that you're still not a villain. I've seen far too many femme fatales get their way over the years, and I'll be damned if I can let you, if you are a female, follow suit. So now, pounding away on this Copperbell goblin, and the crab is crushed. Where to? Not taking the chests, if there's something important over there? Well, I'm guessing you guys probably may know this better than I do. Well, Vato would. Okay, yeah, here's a Hecaton chair. Here's the main opponents that we want to fight here in the Copperbell Mines. Because, yeah, it is these guys who got their slumber disrupted, and so it's now up to us to do something about it. Okay, for some reason I can't do my thing the way I wanted to. Alright, there we go. I was trying to use the life surge ability, but it wasn't kicking in. But that problem is rectified, and we can continue our onslaught. I was wondering what I was doing wrong, and I just realized that I was holding down both L2 and R2 at the same time, and I just only wanted to hold down R2. And these Hecaton chairs, they're certainly very durable. We will be running into more than our fair share of them, I can show. Oh! Yeah, I didn't even realize that there was still an enemy being fought. I didn't realize we were still fighting. But, I can't get over there. Alright. Well then, let's go ahead and take on a lightning sprite. Yeah, certainly something you do not see often, at least something we haven't seen very often so far in this Let's Play, is a wider variety of enemies in the first part of an instanced raid. And here come the Spriggans now. Yes, I guess you will have to be taught a lesson, little bunnies. A lesson you will have to be taught. Yeah, that was the worst Yoda impression I've ever done. I wasn't even trying because it's so early in the morning. Who's off my back? Alright, now for this one. Now for number 2. We're doing well so far, I think. Yeah, so far no one's been in any big danger. Alright, he's dead. Moving on. It seems like we're going past a lot of branching paths. And I don't understand why we triggered the lightning spike first when the Oblin was right over here. That's very strange to me. Nonetheless, I shall continue to crack this Goblin. I'm guessing that's a take on the word goblin, even though, or it could be the fact that because it's a crab, it's the G is replaced with a C. I don't know what I'm saying. It's 7:40 in the morning. I just woke up wanting to get this quest done and move on. Because this is a big one. This is our 3rd instanced raid of our Let's Play. Now, wrap things up with a lightning strike. Alright, Setsuna is on bow and arrow. You together, kitties? Okay, we got it. Let's keep on following Big Bato. Big Bato knows where to go, because I'm guessing he's done this instance raid before, because he's the only one out of our party who's synced to level 20. Therefore, I expect him to have quite a bit of expertise when it comes to this quest. Right, that one's dead. That's a narrow path with a lot of enemies. A lot of scary enemies, like the lightning sprites that can cast magic on you. Hopefully, we should have no problem in claiming victory over them. In fact, we haven't been threatened too much. Alright, now for yours. Now for you. Yes, do not worry, you will soon be dead soon enough. We'll put you out of your misery and you can be a happy little lightning spirit, as it were. Too bad that's not a split path. Yeah, and Zutarik is certainly excited about our progress so far. Yeah, we've been off to a good start. Alright, more Spriggans. More Spriggans. Nice to defeat you all. I'm gonna have to strip you of your fur, Mr. Spriggan. Alright, here's some fire sand. And it looks like he'll take a pinch of it. Alright, moving on. Alright, we're now into shaft B4. We've asked to clear this shaft of rubble, so that is what we shall do. And Mr. Vato has the fire sand that we require, which is going to be the explosive that we're going to be using to plot our escape. Alright, your turn. Your turn, Mr. Spriggan. You're a lot more adorable than the Goblin, but nonetheless, I must beat you. And you're dead. Alright, moving on. Moving on. Alright, blasting device. Alright, so yeah, he has to go place the fire sand where the powder chamber is, then come back here and activate the blasting device. Or it can be any of us, quite frankly. Oh, he didn't put the fire sand in? I guess he needs more than one. Alright, activate the blasting device. And boom. Shot B4 now clear. And we go into our first mid-boss section. Although so far this isn't much of a mid-boss. He's easily laid to waste. Where's the real threat around here? Oh, it could be just all these sifters. Oh, the two of you are behind us. Well then, I do believe we will be eliminating you. Let me at him, let me at him. Yeah, these things are just bouncing all over. And they're on infinite respawn mode. Alright, pound them. Round them and pound them. Okay, you're over here. Now get back over. There we go. Alright, looks like we now have an actual boss to deal with. I see the name Flambeau somewhere. Well, we're still seeing a lot of Spriggans. Okay, there's the Flambeau. Yeah, where have you been? Couldn't figure out what the hell you were. Now for more Spriggan slaying. I'm over here. I'll take you on. This never-ending respawn sequence. I'll take these guys on. And I'm not having enough sufficient damage scored against me, so I have no problem really taking it to an opponent. Yeah, quit moving around, Flambeau. I want you dead just like everyone else here wants you dead. Okay, now we've got the big threat, the Kotos. Oh, okay, they got rid of it. Alright, moving on. Moving on because we are going to get ourselves a piece of you. We shall destroy you to no end. I think it would be in my best interest to slow you down a little bit, so that's what I will do with the feint ability. And that'll help things along. But we're still so powerful, it doesn't feel like it's really making that much of a difference. Yeah, we're just counting the crap out of this Kotos. He really hasn't stood much of a chance against our party. And he never will. He's dead. Boom! Oh, he crushed Vato! Oh, no! I'm just joking around. Alright, what's the loot say? A plundered billowed. Well, let's see if anyone else chooses to take it. Alright, so I'll go with take greed on here. And we'll now move on to the next part of shaft B4. And it's once again time to pick up where we left off by pelting a whole bunch of uglies. In this case, an errant soul. And if this is an errant soul, I hate to think what a peaceful soul looks like. I mean, that is scary with the creepy leopard skin wings and the black tail. Let me see what they look like from the front. Well, can't tell because it doesn't look like they have eyes. They do have what looks like to be like little body paint marks, like those found on the Gorons in Zelda Twilight Princess. Alright, it's dead. I got another achievement, which is good. Oh, hold on a second. Yeah, someone wants to take a look at the treasure chest and he's gonna get it. And there's no... If it's not after defeating a mid-boss, the first person to get it will claim it. Alright, whenever you're ready, guys. And up we go. Yeah, Big Vato definitely looking intimidating here. Even does a bit of a side bow, and he's even gonna pose and flex for us. Crazy, huh? Alright, another errant soul to slay. We must bring these errant souls to peace, so that their souls may never wander again. And sadly, we must bring them to peace by killing them. I know it's strange, it's unusual, but in a lot of RPGs you see that sort of thing where a soul can only be brought to peace once it's been destroyed. Which isn't very peaceful at all. Yeah, just keep bouncing around there, little bunny. Because soon we will have you defeated, and we do. Alright. Well, there's where we don't have a fire sand. We have to, looks like, go this way. Oh, no, they're going the other direction. Alright. Okay, I was misled into believing because that left side was the dead end, that the stuff that we had to kill off was over to the left, but no, that's not how it works. Yeah, chalk it up to inexperience and lack of knowledge. But then again, there's so much stuff available in this game, there's so many different things you can do. It's hard to not necessarily remember if it's a particularly challenging quest, what you need to do exactly in order to complete it. Alright, and we got our fire sand, which is awesome. I'm gonna go ahead in here and take the treasure. Let's see what we got. I think Zutarik just beat us to it. Because yeah, it recognizes him picking it up, not me. Even though I could have sworn I was here first. Right now we're going over the left. Alright. I'll pick a fight with the errant soul. Just to make them a little spread out. Spread more thinly. Yes, don't worry, little errant soul. I shall soon save your soul. And hopefully I'll have the assistance of my allies. Oops. And I do, thankfully. Yeah, in this particular instance, the healer is not necessarily ignorant. Oh. Oh, are you kidding? Are you kidding? I got killed off. Well, let's see if I get raised. Or does I have to wait for everyone to finish off the Spriggan? Yeah, the stupid bomb killed me. And that sucks. Alright, someone is gonna raise me. Thank you. Ah, yes, I do have a reliable ally. I do have reliable allies here. But yeah, I am definitely hurting right now. Well, thankfully for me, I can get the chance to recuperate while we're blowing open the next shaft. There we go. And onward. And more fire sand. A 6-ounce pinch of fire sand. Oh, and we got our next challenge. Right, here we go. So let's destroy this thing. Yeah, you're definitely something to worry about. Well, let's slow you down a little, make life a little easier. If I remember correctly, you actually have to get this thing to explode. That's the fastest way you can claim a victory. So yeah. And we have to lure it near the blasting caps before they self-destruct. So, who's gonna do that then? Oh, well, we killed off the blasting cap just now. Which means we have to keep attacking the ire. So we'll just continue on our assault. And slow it down a little. And my penalty for recovering from a death is almost expired. But thankfully I did have the thing get what needed to be done. Where's the blasting cap? Okay, it's over here. I want to make sure I stay away from the blasting cap. Oh, there it goes. Alright, now they've been weakened. But not all that much, though. And this time I made it a point to stay free and clear. Yeah, because God forbid I get blown up again. Alright, here comes another blasting cap. Oh, there it goes. But it's still not completely dead yet. And yeah, they just keep dividing. They just keep dividing, and they're no less easier. Or rather, they're no more easier. Because yeah, we are really exhausting our resources right now. Almost to the point where I'm about to gradually run out of TP. Right, another blasting cap coming in. Right, staying clear. Alright. And now they are absolutely vulnerable. Now we can go on an onslaught. Now that they're little punies, we can finally make a dent in them. Yeah, you really need to demonstrate patience for this challenge. And they're not all dead yet, there's still a few left. Alright. So it looks like we're free and clear now. Let's see what's in the treasure chest. Plundered rope belts. Well. Oh, okay, 2 things come up. A plundered rope belt and an ethereal ash short bow. Well, let's greed that one. And we'll also greed the short bow. Yeah, because no one's really interested in taking the treasure, it seems. Right, we're into the home stretch now. And away we go again. On our march to reach Gigas the Great. Or is it Gygus in this instance, because it's spelled with a Y and not an I? Well, I always pronounced it as Gygus in White Knight Chronicles 1 and 2, even though they pronounced it as Gigas. But I've heard both pronunciations, and I was still accustomed to it being pronounced as Gygus, so that's how I pronounce it. It's Gygus. Alright. Now for the Hippo Surf. Ugh, you living fossils are really throwing your weight around, aren't you? You're cutting this one from everywhere. But it is the Hippo Surf I want to beat up. And slowly but surely, we will accomplish just that. You can let the other guys come in and make sure they have my back. And man, these living fossils just keep coming and coming. They are determined to slow us down and stop us. However, I will have none of it. Alright, the Hippo Surf is dead. Now for the living fossils. Now for the living fossils. All we need to do is make sure that we get you dead, and we can move on. Pound away on this freak of nature, or he will soon be dead. Okay, there he goes. And now they're all gone, at last. Yeah, they just kept coming and coming and coming. They were relentless. Which way are we going, guys? Oh, down here, okay. Looks like we're gonna run a whole myriad of things. We're gonna run to a whole plethora of paths. So let's start by eliminating these Hippo Surfs. And they look like, I'm not really sure what to describe them as. They look like griffins. They look like little baby griffins. Alright, now let's start beating up this one. Oh, hey, don't go anywhere. I'm not done with you. I'm not done with you by a long shot. I am only done with you once I and my allies have defeated you. And that was bad grammar. Oh, hey, hold still so I can beat the crap out of you. There we go. Ooh, another Hecaton chair. Yeah, we haven't seen one of you guys since very early on in this instance raid. It has been quite a while. Maybe too long, to be quite honest. There we go. He's gone. Keep going this way. Yep. There's just one check to make sure where is everyone before we start moving around. Another one of you Hippo Surfs. Well, this... Oh, it just looks like you're flying, but you're actually standing on rocks. Okay. Yeah, but of a visual illusion there. Which isn't surprising since all illusions are visual. In the literal sense, of course. Looked like Sensuna was doing a charged arrow shot there of some sort. Well, we're gonna keep pounding away on you until I have defeated you. And you're dead. We are victorious and we can continue on. Yeah, I'm following you guys. That's the point here. Yeah, I know that there's the mini-map, but I know for a fact that you are my eyes and ears, as it were. I wouldn't be crossing the line yet. Not everyone is here. Slaves no more! Slaves no more! Free! Free! Oh, crap. I guess we're not gonna see everything here. Yeah, the challenge has been started. And unless we get in right now... Yeah, so, someone decided to get a little enthusiastic here and cut us off. Because I was really hoping to show off this scene with Gygas. Yeah, we're short a player. Yeah, Big Vato got a little too enthusiastic and now can't help us. Which means we're three-handed. So let's hope we can hold our own against Gygas here. Yeah, Forever Setsuna, our archer, is missing in action because Big Vato got too enthusiastic. He jumped the gun. Which was really frustrating because it would have been nice to have had a full set of allies in this place. And where are you going? Oh, okay, he's going to... Oh, okay, I see what he's doing. He's getting reinforcements, is what he's doing. Okay, so yeah, there's his Hecaton chair. Oh yeah, now the damage is really being brought. Where'd the Stone Servant go? Okay, I see what's happening. I see what's happening. Let's slow you down a little. Only got 4 seconds. Yeah, I think we're gonna have to divide our resources here. Because, yeah, I don't know why Vato chose to do what he did, but it could come back to be very harmful to us. Because, yeah, there are 2, reinforcements. It could easily become 3, and maybe even 4. Yeah, now it's 3. Yeah, we need to stop these stone servants. That's what we need to do. Okay, it seems like the servants are just wandering around and not doing anything that would give me any reason to fear them. But yeah, now they have 4. Yeah, if we lose because of the fact that Vato jumped the gun, then we know who to blame. We know exactly where to point fingers. Yeah, now Zutarik is in trouble. Zutarik is in trouble because we don't have our full set of party members to deal with the other threats that have come in. So now it's up to someone like myself to start pounding them. Because yeah, now it's a matter of keeping ourselves alive. So I have to start clearing out the stone servants because there's no less than 5 of them. I just hope we can hold out. Yeah, because Vato's about to die. In fact, he is now dead. Yeah, this was the fear. This was the fear. It has now come true. Yeah, we're about to fail this challenge because we did not work as a team when it mattered the most. Oh. Well, yeah, I'm dead. Which means, yeah, we gotta go back to the start point. We gotta go back to the start point because Vato was greedy. Yeah, and Zutarik is now dead. Yeah, it looks like no one got that memo because, yeah, once again, everyone's rushing in and I'm going to be left out. Yeah, Cold Throne is sealed off. And now I have to find my way back somehow. Amongst all the enemies that I would like to be avoiding. And I could have used those goatskin mitts. Yeah, Setsuna is dead. Cold Throne is no longer sealed. Yeah. So, yeah, hey, look what I found! This is what happens when you abandon your allies. This is what happens, or not when you abandon your allies, but rather when you do a false start. This is what happens. When you false start and you get ahead of yourself, this is what happens. And I don't know where my other ally is going. Alright, yeah, I want to go this way. This is the way I want to go. Yeah, it's really a shame that this quest is going to take longer because of Big Vato's false start. So, yeah, we're now waiting on Setsuna. So, don't know where Setsuna has gone to. Well, I would disagree with that if for no other reason than the fact that because we were only three-handed, we couldn't save ourselves when the stone servants were overwhelming us. So yeah, we're now waiting on Setsuna, so I guess I'll have to take a time out until we have all of our allies again, so be right back. Okay, so yeah, Setsuna finally reunited with us, so take two. Take two against Gygas the Great. Here we go again. After Big Vato's big mistake. Yeah, you're not getting a commendation in my books there, Vato, because of what you did. That was very foolish and self-centered. Simply unacceptable to do what you did. At least this time we have all of our allies, not just three. Alright, is he gonna move? Yeah, there he goes. Now here he goes, he's gonna go through the routine again. I'm going to make it a point. Okay. I thought the enemy was somewhere on the mount, apparently not. So yeah, we're just going to keep pounding on Gygas. And while that's still going on, we're going to continue on our assault. Yeah, because the strategy they want to perform is only to focus on Gygas, even though we know that there are going to be more stone servants coming. The party wants to make a calculated risk on just focusing on Gygas, even though we know that the reinforcements will eventually start attacking us. So we'll see how good or bad of a decision this turned out to be. Was using brute force necessarily on one opponent necessarily the solution? And we're doing okay so far. We've got him past halfway. I'm about to run out of TP. Slowed him down a little more. Just keep pounding away. Alright, so now that's 4 stone servants. And I think they're getting to the point where we're mad as hell and we're not going to take it anymore. There's 5. Yeah, I want to attack you. Yeah, you're the one who I want to attack because I want to thin out the numbers a little. Because yeah, they're going to keep coming. They're going to keep coming, and I'm about to run out of TP. In fact, it's pretty much going to happen within the next few moments. Alright, Gygas is almost dead, but I'm now out of TP. And now, I'm pretty much fighting to stay alive. Right, yeah, it's now the numbers are getting really huge. Alright, keep on going. Oh, we got it. We got it. Yeah, I was wondering how long it's going to take, and, well, there it is. Gygas is defeated after a botched start. So we get the victory, but Vato will not be getting a commendation for his false start. That simply is not going to happen. Instead, I will give the commendation to Zutarik because, yeah, Setsuna, because he made the move to get sealed off because he couldn't really help us because he was getting greedy during the timeout. He was going to get all the treasure coffers, so I decided it wasn't a good idea to give the commendation to him. So, an Acolyte's skirt. Well, it's nothing I necessarily need, but hey, you never want to leave a treasure chest behind. You know, I don't know why we're getting healed, quite honestly. But yeah, it looks like no one was gonna take it. Okay. So yeah, I guess we're done in here in the Copperbell Mines. And so with that, I'd like to thank everyone for watching the continuation of Final Fantasy XIV: A Realm Reborn. And when I join you tomorrow, we will make our way back to Ul'dah to speak with the petitioner. So until next time everyone, this is Matthew at Novora Autism, saying take care, and I'll see you soon.